Hey guys, so today I'm going to be continuing my back to school series with a back to school tips and organization video, obviously, as you see. And I have a list of things so I don't forget. I have a list right here, so if I'm looking down, that's what I'm looking at. And so yeah, let's just get started. Okay, so the first thing on my list are index cards, and index cards help me so much. Like, I'm gonna show you guys this. This is like the big daddy right here of index cards, and if you open it up, you're gonna see all these index cards, and I have them labeled. I didn't really go through with this last year, but I'm for sure going to go through with it this year, I hope. And what it is I just put like terms that I may need to remember and maybe some examples. Like, I have my Spanish, because last year in 8th grade I took Spanish 1, so I have my Spanish 1 cards here. These aren't all of them, but these are most of them, I think, like vocabulary words and stuff like that are in here. I also have like examples, like little excuse me, like there are like little mini lessons here. Like, this is math terms and examples, and there's like quadratic formula and stuff, like little mini math lessons that I can just remember them by. And I'm not going to do these like every single day. I'm just going to do them when I feel like there's a weak spot or something. Or, I mean, in Spanish too, I'm definitely going to... My dog. In Spanish too, I'm definitely going to write down all of the notes, or write down all of the vocabulary words and everything. And this, I just keep this at home, so I can come home every day and London! So I can come home every day and update it or whatever. And this is what I'm going to keep in my backpack or bag. And I sent somebody coming up the stairs, probably my little brother. Be right back. Okay, so that wasn't weird. My little brother just came and took my dog and left. But anyways, yeah, I'm going to keep these in my bag or backpack so that if the teacher needs index cards or something, I just have them handy. And yeah. Okay, now I remember I told you guys that I would explain my whole folder situation, and I will right now. And so I have 2 folders that I will bring to each class. These kind of folders here, I have one of these folders for each class, and then this I'm going to be bringing to each class. And this is like the class folder. So if this was, for example, like math, okay? So let's say this was a math folder, so I would bring this every time I went to math, and I would put down any graded work that I get back. I would put it in one side, and then like handouts and stuff like that, I put it on the other side. I could put the handouts in here, or I'll bring them home in this, and I will put it in this binder that I'm about to show you. This is my homework folder, so anything that I need to bring home and fill out, have my parents sign or something will be in here. And if, let's say it was a handout and I brought it home, and where would I put it? I would put it in this binder. Like, I'm going to have a binder every single year. It's going to be labeled with the year, and this one is just my reading one from last year. So this is like an example one, because I don't know where my other one, my 8th grade year one is, which is kind of bad, but you know. I'm probably going to get like a 2-inch, and this is probably a 2-inch. Yeah, so I'm probably just going to use this and redecorate it or whatever. And all I do is I separate. I'm going to use dividers, and then I'm going to put them in here and then label them with my classes, so that whenever I have handouts or I take notes, like every month or every quarter, I can take all my notes and I can put it in here. And then whenever a test is coming up, or an exam, or like a final or something, I can just refer to this and like, oh yeah, I learned this quarter, I learned this month, and I need to go over this, because, you know, it's just something that's way easier to like recall everything you did without having to ask the teacher or anything. So I really like the idea of the binder so that you can keep organized and know what you're studying at the same time. So later in the year I can probably show an update on how this looks, just so you guys know how I separate it and everything. So the next thing on my list, and it kind of goes along with the binder things, are these post-it note things that are like tab post-it note things. And there's yellow, red, blue, and green. And you guys probably saw this in my back to school haul. And so they're just 4 colors like that. And these are actually the ones left over from last year, and I just got more this year. So yeah, you can use these to label them if you don't want to go through all the trouble and get a divider, you know. You can just like take a piece of paper and just label it with these. And I also use these to label my index cards here, so these are really helpful. Along with that, I suggest these, which are like bookmark type things. These are post-it notes, post-it note bookmark type things, so you can use different colors for different things like vocabulary, things you need to remember, and stuff like that. Also, the next thing is highlighters. Like, highlighters can be lifesavers sometimes. Like, I use my highlighters the way that I can use these things with like vocabulary and like when I'm switching to a new subject or topic, and you know, just stuff that is important. Obviously I highlight, and these are the Sharpie Accent liquid highlighters, and these are my favorite highlighters ever. They should have like a big pack where there's like purple and other colors and stuff, but this is just the 5-pack one. So I really do suggest highlighters of any type. You can get any type of highlighters, these or whatever. The next thing I recommend is our post-it notes, and this, you probably have seen these already if you watched my school supply haul. And this one is not the Post-it brand, but they are still Post-it notes, and these are as well. And reminders, oh my goodness, these have saved me so many times when like I could be working on homework or projects late at night, and then my parents will be asleep, and then I'll be like, oh crap, they were supposed to sign something, you know. So I could just use one of these and stick it on the door or the mirror or someplace I'll see it before I leave. And then I'll be like, oh mom, sign this for me, you know, or if I come home and then I know I'm gonna forget that I need to get something, to get composition notebooks or something that the teacher wants, then I can just, these are like for my big reminders. Same as these, I'm gonna keep this in my little pencil pouch here, so that way I can just, you know, have a reminder at school. The next thing I recommend are good pens. I have plenty of pens, like as you see here, and then I have some more in my emergency pencil pouch thing right here. And it doesn't matter what kind of pens you get really, as long as you have a pen so you can write your notes nice and easy. And I like to use pens. Actually, it kind of depends on my mood, but most of the time I like to use pens so that the pencil lead doesn't like smear all over my pinky. You guys know what I mean. I like the Pilot pens here. I also like the Bic Eagle pens or whatever. Those work pretty good as well. And let me see if I have one in here. Yeah, it looks like this. They have black and blue, and I don't know if they have any other colors, but that's just the colors that I have. So I'm also going to try these out, so I'll let you guys know if these are good. And these are the Papermate Ink Joy pens, and they are assorted colors, so hopefully that will work good. The next thing I want to talk about is good note taking, and I obviously can't show you guys how like I take any notes right now because I don't have any notes right now. And all my notes from last year are all jumbled up in this basket, and it's just a lot to look through. But maybe later in the year I will show you guys how I take notes and explain, you know, what I do and how I do it and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm sure though if you look up like note-taking skills on YouTube or something, people will pop up and they will show you how to take good notes. So the next thing that I have is this. I'm probably going to go back to Office Depot, which this is where I got it from, Office Depot, and get some more. This is about a 1.5 inch. It's like it says it here, letter size zip poly envelope, and it just zips like that, and you can keep papers or something in here. What I'm planning to do with it is maybe like at the end of each quarter or something, I will put papers in here, and I don't know if they'll fit in here, so that's why I'm probably going to go get more. But yeah, these will probably help a lot with organization of any papers from earlier in the year or after your school year is over. You can just use a couple of these, and it won't look so bad. It'll look nice and neater, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so the last thing that I have on my list right now is a planner, and planners save my life. Oh my goodness, because when the day is over, I really do not remember any of my homework. Well, I mean, obviously I'll remember here and there, but like there's some little ones like get this paper signed that I will not remember. So this is the lifesaver right here. And it's a monthly and a weekly planner. So on the monthly, I can have like, you know, important dates, when a test is coming, when an exam is coming, when something's due, or, you know. And then on the weekly, I will obviously have my daily assignments. And again, later in the year, I can do an updated how I use my agenda, excuse me, how I use my agenda and stuff for you guys if you guys want that. So that is it, I think, for this. Yeah, this has some really nice and neat stuff. So, and I love this color, and I got this one from Walmart, but I'm sure like Target and stuff has like pretty designs on it, but I love this color, so I just got this one. Okay, so I believe that's it. Later in the year, I'm probably going to do like an updated how I'd study and stuff like that video. But for now, that is it for this video, and I hope I helped you guys somehow and gave you some new ideas. So thank you for watching, and if you have any back to school requests, leave them in the comments down below. Don't forget to rate and subscribe. Tomorrow I should be uploading a collage video on how to collage and how I collage for my binders and stuff. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.